Hey guys, so I have been going back and forth in my mind whether or not I should cover this case because it is so fresh. We're watching everything unfold live right at this very moment, and I do understand how triggering my line of work is. I'm not ignorant to that fact, so a lot of people that don't understand astrology, they can see it as being disrespectful, even though I do not view it that way. But I do want to look into his chart. We don't know his birth time at this moment, and I'm still not even 100% sure of his real birthday. So if anybody knows it, please let me know. But I do want to say this. So these are the transits that are going on right now. For those of you that aren't too well versed in astrology, astrologers don't only look at people's birth charts, they look at the transits, where the planets are in the sky at this very moment. And we have Mercury at 22 degrees in Libra. The 22nd degree is the kill or be killed degree. And Libra is the sign of relationships. So I find it no coincidence that they found potentially Gabby's, I don't want to say triggering words to get blocked, on this day, on this very day. And I have so much more to say about that, but I do want to make sure I have the correct birthdays of both Gabby and Brian. So I've been doing a bunch of investigating, trying to figure out Brian Laundrie's birthday, because there's a lot of conflicting birthdays for him. Because look, check it out. Let me show you. When you type in Brian Laundrie date of birth into Google, this is what pops up. The first one says July 3rd, 1984. The second one says November 18th, 1997. Then it says he's 37 years old. Then it says July 3rd, 1984. And the last one says that he's 22 years old. So there's no consistency here. So then I was like, you know what? Let me look at this video. Let me show you.
What's your guys' names?
Gabby.
I'm Brian. Gabby, Brian? Okay. What's going on? How come you're crying?
I'm just sorry. We've just been fighting this morning. Some personal issues.
It was a long day. We were camping yesterday and camping got...
So that whole entire body cam footage is on YouTube. It's like over an hour long. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch this whole thing because I bet the cop asked for his date of birth because it's protocol. And then, oh, check this out.
What's your first name?
Brian?
Brian?
B-R-I-
spelling?
B-R-I-N, yeah, and L-A-U-N.
And then your last name?
L-A-U-N.
L-A-U-N.
B-R-I-E.
D-R-I-E?
Yep.
Laundry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your date of birth, Brian?
They cut the fucking audio off. I was like, no, they fucking didn't. So I was like, I need to get a little creative. So I blew up the fucking image. I tried to see if I could see mouth movements that were consistent with the birthdays. And I don't know, it's tough to say. Let me show you some of the, what it looks like when I blew it up and when I slowed it down. And let me know what you think.
What's your date of birth, Brian?
So I don't know, guys. If you watch it again, it kind of looks like by the end he either says 1987 or 1997 because I see the Evan. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think his birthday is. But don't just tell me what you think. Let me know where you found that information, because there, like I said, there's a lot of conflicting stories for it. So yeah, just let me know. Before anyone chooses to watch this video, let me just say this. If you don't believe in astrology, please just scroll past the video. I know astrology can be extremely triggering to people that don't understand it, especially in situations like this, and that is okay. We don't have to have the same belief systems, but if you choose to watch and then comment some disrespectful things, the algorithm is only going to keep recommending astrology videos to you, so work smarter, not harder. So as of right now, it's still very split whether Brian was born in 1987 or 1997. I'm leaning more towards, I don't even know, I don't even want to say what I think it is more, but until I have 100% certainty, we're not going to look into his chart, or maybe we'll look at both the different options, but Before we do that, let's look at Gabby's chart and the transits that she has going on. First, we're going to look at Gabby's chart in itself, then we will put the transits on top of it, and then after that, we're going to look at Brian's and Gabby's chart on top of each other. Gabby has her sun in Pisces and her moon in Aries. We do not know her rising sign because we don't know her birth time. So many things stick out to me in this chart, but I want to get very basic right now, simplified. Let's look at her Chiron in Sagittarius. Chiron, in basic terms, represents a wound. Sagittarius represents long distance travel. So there was going to be a wound connected to long distance travel. It's even very close to Pluto, the planet of death. She has her North Node in Leo, meaning that it was her destiny to be seen. Leo is ruled by the sun, which is seen by everyone, and it's really heartbreaking to see that this is how it manifested, because she is being seen by the entire world right now. This could also be a small reason why this story in particular hit headlines opposed to other stories of missing people, because her North Node is meant to be seen. Now her Venus, which is the planet of love, is opposing Lilith in Libra. And Libra represents relationships, and Venus is also conjunct Saturn, the planet of restriction. There was going to be problems within her romantic relationships. She definitely had her fair share of anger issues. Her Mars in Scorpio squaring Uranus, her moon in Aries, even Mercury conjunct the sun can give somebody a lot of stress, and Mars is retrograde, so if it's pent up for long enough, it'll just come all throwing out at once. And then when you go to